So we need to move this stuff out of the way. So it's out of the way. If we, because once the house is built, we won't be able to get to it. The next stage is doing the detailed layout. So there's a surveyor coming to do that. So as well as having all the junk out of the way, we also need to make sure it's nice and even and flat. So once we've got the layout pins in, we can put marks between them and know where we're actually supposed to be digging foundations. I can't grip that without gripping it too hard and risk damaging it. It's a nice old bit of stone, that pointy thing. It's one of those things that have a stone on top, and they used to put buildings on them to keep the mice and rats from climbing up into them. I think I moved it by hand in the end. Did I try again? No, I didn't. Yeah, I moved it by hand with a bit of help. So there's those stones, those big stones. I've moved them out of the corner because it may well be that we can't get back in that corner with the machine in the future. Or not easily anyway, not for a long time. So might as well take them down here, I thought. A wet day. Trying to make them fall out, not all in rush. Not sure if that works. So then I thought I'd stack them over here. Well, not exactly stack them, just build them into a bit of a line on the edge, so they look as if they're supposed to be here. It kind of worked out right, actually. I quite like the look of them. Some of the builders we've been talking to, bricklayers, have done some stonework, and they thought that this stone could be shaped fairly easily, so we could work it with the right tools, make it into more formal walls, perhaps with pieces that are cut square, which is kind of what some of the old house walls were done with. They were shaped mostly with I think it's called a scutching hammer. It's got like teeth, replaceable teeth. But yeah, it was a bit wet that day. Got the camera in the dry. So yeah, just general tidying up, getting ready to have the layout done, and then after that we'll be digging the foundations. And that must be a bit of concrete. And breaking it up to put it in the wheelbarrow, so we can shift it, and then shift it again, no doubt, and then shift it again after that, probably. Bit too much of this, I'm afraid. It's not very interesting. Still, there was a lot of work like this. So if you want to see the whole story, this is representative of it. And there's about 1.5 minutes left of this video, mostly of this stuff. There's that drain cover. We decided we put that around the back of the barn, keep it, in case we found somewhere it could fit onto. In fact, we've got somewhere it can fit onto. Oh, and there's the old oil pipe. I'm trying to pull that out. But that drain cover, we've got the base of it, so we've got the complete set if anyone wants to use it. Not having much success at pulling that little copper oil pipe out of the ground. So I wrapped it around a piece of wood. I thought, I know, I'll wrap it around a piece of wood, then perhaps I can pull more of it out of the ground. But it just broke. I thought, oh well, that's what it's going to do. Who am I to disagree with it? So wiggled it about until it broke off. Yeah, pace has hotted up a bit. Oh, look, I'm smoothing some of that out down the back there.